I'm Fraser Hill. I am the tūmauaki or the principal of Rototuna Junior High School. So our school is a very new school. So we were the newest secondary school in Hamilton, the first new secondary school for around 40 years. So ours is an innovative learning space. That means we've got open learning spaces and we have a pretty innovative approach to delivering the curriculum, which involves bespoke modules designed by teachers, hopefully to really engage the students in their learning and just extend them with their learning as they move through from year 7 to year 8. There aren't very many year 7 to 10 schools in New Zealand either, so that makes us quite unique.
I think the advisory program is one of the more unique things that we have going here. You stay with your 20 advisory kids for the whole 4 years that they're here at our school, and it really fosters that beautiful kind of team of relationships between all your advisory kids as well as the teacher as well. You get to develop some pretty cool bonds.
The learning advisor leads the wraparound approach that brings the student, the whānau and the school, including the students' teachers, all together to make sure the student gets everything they can get and everything they need out of their time at our kura.
I see the key benefits as being able to be collaborative in our approach with working with other students and teachers and having that really friendly environment that we can all just get along with one another and have fun along all of our learning journeys together here at RJHS.
The biggest benefit for me would have to be the co-teaching. It is beyond important to be involved with another colleague to experience the collaboration, the working across curriculum areas, as well as the ongoing way that you are able to learn from someone else who does things a little bit differently, who has different skills than you, and it's almost like you're constantly growing as a teacher throughout just your normal everyday activities.
We have really strong coverage of the curriculum here because of our module structure. Having 2 curriculum areas in each module and then changing halfway through the year when we change into a new semester allows students to have really broad coverage of a variety of subjects. The way that we integrate 2 subjects together also allows students to be able to see learning in a real life context rather than learning subjects in a siloed way that they might do in a traditional high school.
One of the things that I love about our module setup, and I can speak to this as a parent as well, is the way that our subjects are taught with 2 subjects together. So for example, English and science going together, it makes the learning really interesting for the students and it makes it make sense to everyday life.
Our vision for sports is to make sport accessible for every student that wishes to participate in it, whilst they're participating, just making sure that they're having a good time doing it, and also have access to development opportunities as they go through the school years.
What I enjoy about being in student services is the interaction that I have with the students. I really enjoy the team that I work with. And of course, I get to meet the parents and caregiver of the students and community members.
I really enjoy working with young people. I enjoy the opportunity to make sure that people are healthy and safe. You know, the top job for us is safety, that we want to make sure that people are in a good space mentally to do what they need to do well.
So our inclusive learning team work closely with students, staff and the whānau of our students to make sure that our students that have got additional needs get the supports that they need. So that includes working with outside agencies and working behind the scenes to utilise the resources that we have available.
A number of the teachers at RJHS have come from a secondary teaching background and so are specialists in their learning area. Our Year 10s are also able to access the literacy and numeracy co-requisites to prepare them for NCEA, as well as access a select number of standards from across subjects.
It is our expectation that all students experience academic success and that they are both challenged and supported to do this. Our students experience specialist learning in all learning areas, from level 2 through to level 6 of New Zealand curriculum, from year 7, which is a key strength of our school. We have students demonstrating exceptional achievement across the curriculum while with us, who go on to succeed at the senior high as well.
There are many students in our school who are bilingual or trilingual, so they speak a different language in their home and they're often proficient in both their home language and English when they start at our school. But for some students, they're still on an English language learning journey, and we need to make sure that we meet their needs when they come into this school. So we have our English language learning progressions, which we sit alongside our English curriculum document to make sure that we provide programs for those students that need extra support in English. We realise that these students are learning English as a language, and they also need to have proficient language to be able to engage with the curriculum.
I think advisory is a crucial part of Rototuna Junior High School. That's where you can talk to your advisor about any problems you have, your career path, and even opportunities at a school to do with, for example, leadership of sports. Your advisor plays a crucial role, so I think advisory was really crucial in my time at Rototuna Junior High School.
At first I was very shy, so through the years I built up a lot of confidence and I've become a leader, and now I reckon I am one.
Something that was different coming to the school was calling the teacher by their first name. So that was pretty cool. It made me connect with the teacher a bit more. Yeah, I think the advisory really helped me create some friends in my advisory groups. When I was year 7, I connected with some year 10s. I think it made me be a bit more mature at a young age at year 7.
Been impressed with how the children are actually motivated and happy to come to school. There's always something different happening. The subjects keep them interested, the variety.
I came from a more traditional single-sex schooling background in the 90s, so I found the approach to education at the school quite different to what I was used to. But it certainly worked very well for my children. They love the modules, they love the range of different subjects they study at any one time, and they love having interaction with a number of teachers and a number of year groups for any one module.
Well, my children have come from a single South school into a modern learning environment in the latter part of their primary school education. And we felt that Rototuna Junior High School had a whole lot of opportunities. Our children would have been happy in single cell or an ILE, but we felt that this school had a lot to offer. We've actually moved north to be in zone, and for the first time we wanted our children to be able to go to school with kids in the same community as where we lived and not have to ballot, so it was a no-brainer. Well, my daughter is one of those kids that's a go-getter and wants to be involved in absolutely everything, and there's always something on offer. If it's not sports, it's arts or drama or clubs. The school is so well resourced that any child can find a club or something to belong to. So that's been amazing, because intermediates just can't offer that, because this is a junior high school. It's got all the bells and whistles.
I think the students are more engaged when they can see the connection between the curriculum areas and they can link it to everyday life. We know that when students are engaged, they generally learn much better.
We've got a really unique, positive group of staff that bring a lot of different skills and strengths to our students, but also to our team as a staff. And I say the same thing for our students. We're very lucky to have on the whole, such positive, engaged students. Again, a really diverse school community that really contributes to what is, I think, a unique setting and a pretty positive place.